Okie dokie.
Kill all the pears.
Well, we've gone over this before. How does that even work in the Mushroom Kingdom? I mean, toads are mushrooms, yet Mario eats like 50 of them a day, so what is wrong with this crazy place?
Might as well have pears in my inventory and eat them, huh?
I mean, everything in Mario is alive. I mean, like, you go and cut down a tree. I mean, that tree had a face. You just murdered a tree. So, yeah.
These mountain walls... Oh, look, there's another face. These mountain walls have a whole bunch of hieroglyphics,
Look, a cactus on fire.
Let's get back there after I kill this dry bones over here. There we go. Alright. Back we go. Okay. That's a cactus on fire?
He's on fire, look!
And there's a water fountain there, but it's not giving out any water.
That's why he's on fire.
Alright, there is, as you can see, an X mark on the ground, but sadly there is nothing we can do with those spots. Though you could probably guess X marks a spot. They may
Well, it could be Roman numeral number 10. You just never know.
Just a random Roman numeral. Anyway, we got something important. I've used Bros attacks enough that I got the advance move for Mario's first Bros attack, actually. Now you might be wondering, advance? I briefly covered this, actually. If you use a Bros attack enough, you'll learn the advance move to it. So let's go ahead and start up Splash Brothers here and see if I can show it off. Not quite. I missed. So the idea behind the advanced moves is you're given a second option during a Bros attack. Like right now we can see Luigi's Bros attack here, it's just that. If we learn the advance to that Bros attack, we can do something different in the Bros attack. Matter of fact, let's do a Splash Brothers again and see if I can actually nail it this time. There! So instead of just mashing on the enemy, Mario spun and landed on the enemy.
So if you did the simpler kind of mode, would it have told you when to press the buttons? I didn't see any indicator of it there. Or...
I think if you do it in slow motion, it does show you where the indicator is, otherwise it does not. Specifically for Splash Brothers, the difference is actually the second move. Instead of pressing Luigi, you press Mario again. And here's our level up. For Splash Brothers, the advanced move actually does less damage. However, it does something that isn't exactly evident here and is actually not useful to us right now. You can jump on spiked enemies with it.
Really? That's kind of cryptic. I mean, I would never even try to do that, on assumption that it wouldn't work.
Frankly, I don't know how you're supposed to figure it out. It is pretty cryptic, but I'm gonna tell you right now, knowing that now, I am definitely taking advantage of the fact that you can spin jump on enemies, so to say, with Splash Brothers. Each Bros move, by the way, there's a different, amount of time you have to do the Bros attack successfully in a row before you actually learn the advance command. So, for example, Luigi's Bros attack, you have to do it a whole lot more than Mario's to learn the advance for it.
So he's a noob, right?
That isn't the exact reason. I mean, some of Mario's future Bros moves do take a whole bunch of times to do them. I'm thinking of his second one specifically, which I think you have to do 50 times. Whereas for Splash Brothers, you have to do it only 30 times. I don't know, JD Aster64 can correct me on all this, because he's the one who made the hack. Alright, there we go. So we can use the tornadoes to spin jump a little bit further. A little worried about the spin jumping in this game is that it has really tight controls. That is, you're able to control where Mario and Luigi are going really nicely and turn on a dime. The thing is, the moment you stop is the moment you stop. You can't carry any momentum whatsoever once you stop. It's just you stop.
Yeah, right in. Yeah, they sniffed it. Sorry, I just like whatever they use to erase ink, and it looks like they're sniffing.
I'm saving in the watering hole, too. Let that sink in. I'm collecting coins while in the watering hole. Alright, climbing up a little further, and we can tell we're pretty high up now. Oh, Bean Bean. Ooh, I almost got ambushed by that Bean Bean. It's never a good thing to get ambushed with Mario as a partner in the back, because he usually has less defense and he's not able to take hits as well as Luigi, so... It's usually also because of that I generally run around with Mario as the main partner, not just because Mario's the more general character to have in front, but because he suffers more from being ambushed in the back. So, anyway, Cactus is on fire? Not anymore! I like to think that that thing is just barfing the tornado.
It's relieved that Mario put it out, so it's like, oh yeah!
So I tried to get that beanie with the water spout, but it did nothing, and I'm pretty confident it does nothing, but it was worth a try. We kind of have to clear out the enemies here to advance further. I'm actually kind of curious what someone who's speedrunning this game does, because you have all these enemies in this area and you have to put out that fire. So what do they do? Do they like navigate extremely precisely through all that and not fight on any of the enemies?
Kill them beforehand.
Or they kill them beforehand, but that takes up time.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely certain, but either way, let's go ahead and do that. She barfs.
Tell us about the different colors of question mark blocks.
The different question mark blocks, for the most part, your yellow question mark blocks, they will have coins in them. The red ones and the green ones will have items in them. I don't know of a difference between the two, other than that some are red, some are green.
Okay.
If there is a difference between them, I would like to know. And then there's this thing, which does an event. Like that one got that watering hole going. But for example, here's a green one here. We hit it, it gives us an item. I'm pretty confident that item doesn't change if you hit it with Mario or Luigi. I could be wrong once again.
I think you might have hit a green one before that had a 1-up mushroom in it. Maybe green ones always have 1-ups.
Possibly. I would like to know. Just, I know the red ones and green ones always have items in them.
Yeah, I thought so.
There we go. So we're going to go ahead and use the boost. I mean, use the tornado to get through. I apologize for the bad joke.
An edge.
And we're actually coming up to the mini-boss of Hoo-Hoo Trail. But first, let me just show that there's a couple of things up here. Red blocks. That one has a mushroom and that one has a syrup. So I'll actually have to start paying attention. Yeah, the red one's mushroom syrup. The green one's so far 1-ups and... Interesting. Alrighty. Anyway, I'm kind of running low on the bros points. So I decided to have Mario chug down a syrup. So the next guy we're...
How convenient.
So the next statue we're going up against is Hoohooros. So let's go ahead and talk to Hoohooros so he can see what he's up to. He's basically, you must prove yourself if you want to climb the mountain further, so play this minigame! This minigame's actually kind of a pain in the butt if you don't know what you're doing. You have to spin jump from platform to platform and collect all the basketballs.
The glowing basketballs.
If you fall off, you immediately fail, and you only have 30 seconds to do it all, so you do have to go quickly. Based on the RNG here, you notice that sometimes the basketballs appear further away from Mario and Luigi. If that happens enough, and I'm getting this based off of something that I remember seeing from JDS or 64, if you get screwed over every time, the game's actually impossible. I could be wrong about that, but it doesn't seem likely. But guess what? We now have to defeat him!
Twist!
This is a battle to test our strength. Nice battle. Anyway, thankfully, it's pretty easy to dodge Hoohooros' pillars attacks there. As you can see, it's just a laser beam that goes very slowly towards either Mario or Luigi, so if you're getting hit by that, you need to pick a god and pray.
I pray to Loki.
Sometimes it kind of tries to trick you up by having both of the pillars charge up, and then, one of them goes off, but then it's like, well, what's the point? Anyway, as you can see, I'm destroying pillars, but it's like, Hoohooros is just hiding in the other pillar. I wonder what we need to do. Well, let's try destroying the pillar that Hoohooros is not under first. There we go. And let's go ahead and destroy the pillar Hoohooros is in now, and see what he does. He's angry. So, his attack right there is our first, attack in this game, where he goes and tries to attack both Mario and Luigi at the same time. There's a couple of attacks in this game that just kind of sweep the battlefield like that, and oh wow, I have terrible timing. And his is kind of a simple one, but later on in the game, some of them get pretty ridiculous in terms of the button timing you have to do for both Mario and Luigi. And, the first time you see him, you might have to go, well, I just need to concentrate on dodging with one of the characters because I can't, follow this. Of course, if you're skilled enough, you can dodge every attack in this game. Anyway, for Hoohooros, the strategy is pretty simple. You just have to, wow, I am terrible. You have to destroy the pillars so that he reveals himself like so, and then smash his head with Bro's attacks.
JD Acer just never wanted the game to end. He's like, I want this boss battle to go on forever!
If it makes you feel better, I'm pretty confident I kill him on this attack here. Yes, I do. There we go. And I even get some 1-up supers from that. I haven't used a 1-up yet, but they're essentially your Phoenix Down, Life Mushroom, whatever you want to call it. If one of your bros dies, you use a 1-up mushroom and that brings the other bro back.
It always really bothered me that they didn't use 1-up mushrooms in Paper Mario, and for some reason Ultra Shroom was the same color as a 1-up. I always found that really weird.
Well, the idea is the Ultra Mushroom is your 1-up. It heals 50 HP after all.
But the Life Shroom is the actual 1-up, so it makes no sense.
Oh, yeah. There's a couple of items here. Oh my gosh. Milesluigi, can you quit falling off the ledge? Good heavens. Okay, I almost fell off the ledge again. Thank you. But there we go, that block had a syrup in it, and I did hit it with Luigi, so it is worth noting. If that block has, super ultra awesome attack increasing stat that I just missed because I hit it with Luigi instead of Mario, I would like to know. I missed the ultimate power-up by hitting the block with Luigi instead of Mario. Oh, and this is a Romhack too, so it's it could be JD64. You never know what you hit in this Romhack, but hey, a new enemy!
Hey, it's Rex!
That's right, these guys are Rexes, and I'm gonna purposely be dumb in this battle. So first thing's the beanie attack, so yay, the beanie's dead. These Rexes, they are hard as hell to dodge if you don't attack them. However, a mere jump on them makes them go crush.
Mutated Yoshis. But I can't say that because we do have Rexes in Super Mario.
Well, Rexes have that very similar appearance to Yoshi's when you really think about it, so maybe there is a connection here?
Well, it was Dinosaur Island, so, maybe Rexes are
Mutated Yoshis! Exactly!
Yeah, I wasn't actually going to disagree with you.
But yeah, whenever you're in a battle with the Rex, just attack them first, that way you can dodge them significantly easier. Otherwise, they are very hard to dodge when they're fully standing up, as I showed there. It is possible, but not easy in the slightest. There we go. I'm at 500. Yes! Level up! At 512. Alright, around the bonus wheel goes. What I choose here, honestly, is random.
I'll just put everything in power. I don't care if the bonus is 1.
Stache. Put it in stache.
And HP is cool.
I went with defense.
Defense? The best defense is a good offense. Forget that.
That stache is your best offense.
Alright, Luigi, what are we going to do with you? Oh, I went with Pow. No, no, yes, 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 yes.
Power!
There we go.
There we go.
It's always nice to get good power with Luigi.